Okay, hello everyone, and today I wanted to analyze the game between the world champion and the challenger, which is currently happening in the World Chess Championship match in Expo Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. So, Nepomniachtchi played with the white pieces and Carlsen played with the black pieces. So the game started with an e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and bishop to b5. And then we go for the Morphy defense, which is just a good thing. And then bishop a4, and then knight f6, castling, bishop to e7, and then rook to e1. It's just standard stuff of the Ruy Lopez Morphy defense. So he moved to b5, which is a standard move. Bishop b3, and then castling. And then now in this position, it's quite rare to see some h3, but Nepo moved h3, which is makes this game very special because he moved h3 and normally no one moved h3. If we see on the database, wait, oh my god, I'm so sorry, that's not that. Um, I'm so sorry, guys. I just clicked someone h3. Yes, h3. And do we have a database? Wait a minute. What was that, man? Okay, here. So Leech's database. H3 move is never ever been found. Oh, sorry. Here. Here H3 is a second move, but normally it doesn't move. Okay. So you can see H3, and then knight to a5, which is just a good move, and then knight captures e5, knight captures b6, a captures b6, I'm sorry, b3, and then bishop to b7, and then just standard stuff, but I think it's a little bit advantage for Nepomniachtchi. And then d3, d5, e captures d5, queen captures d5, and then queen to f3. And it's just a standard queen trade of a queen trade, but Magnus declines it. Queen, and then king to f1. Yeah, before that he moved bishop to d6, then king to f1, rook f to b8, queen captures d5, knight captures d5, bishop to b2, c5, knight f3, rook d8, knight c3, knight b4, rook c e1, rook a c8, knight e2, knight c6, bishop e3, knight e7, and then bishop f4. It was a good move, but because it wasn't a very good move because Nepomniachtchi have a little bit advantage, but bishop there basically gives like that. Okay, so bishop f4. Then bishop captures f3, g takes f3, bishop takes f4, knight x f4, rook c6, rook e1, knight f5, c3, knight h4, rook e3, and then king to f8. Another mistake by the world champion. He have a little bit advantage, but I think he got a 0.3 advantage up to Nepomniachtchi, or should I tell Nepo or Ian. So it moved knight over there, or even let's say knight to g2, knight to f5, rook e5, g6, and then another inaccuracy by Magnus. Sorry, not Magnus, is Nepon, is knight to e1. Yeah, he have had center, so you just give Magnus a 0.3 advanced turn time. So, and then when I finish of knight to e1, and then knight to g7. Now rook e4, f5, rook e3, knight e6, knight g2, b4, king e2, rook b6, king d2, bishop captures g3. Yeah, I'm sorry, not bishop. It b captures c3 with check. Then bishop b. I'm sorry, not bishop. Another time b captures c3, rook captures b3, king c2, rook b7, h4, king f7, rook e1, king f6, rook e3, rook d7, knight c4, rook e7, and then it's just looking at draw position. Knight e6, rook d6, knight c4, rook c6, knight e5, rook c6, and then finally the move came that rook c4. It's the player agreed to a draw, and then the game ended in draw. But it wasn't a very good thing. There wasn't any fireworks on the board, but yeah. And secondly, I'm going to tell that, oh sorry, not about that. The second game is currently playing right now, so I just going to tell it about little bit about it. So they played d4, basically the Indian defense, and then yeah, in this now the Catalan opening, and then it's a close variation. So that's all for today's video. I hope you like it, and yeah, I will see you in the next video with the second game.